Coach, the 18th, you'll do a scrimmage, and then on the 25th, it actually matters as the season kicks off. But just talk a little bit about Northport, and you want this program to be very competitive. You've been able to kind of move down for 2 years. Tell us what you see so far.
Well, going into it, we knew it was going to be an extended process. It wasn't going to be something that was going to happen overnight. Over the first 2 years, we had to go through a lot of valleys just with, every team has obstacles they got to go through. We had a few significant ones with weather-related deals and just loss of talent the first year. But following this past spring, we have a lot of reason to be excited. We have a lot of kids that have committed to the program going into their third year, or as sophomores, my first year, going into their senior year, that have really put the time in. I think going through that has really sharpened them and toughened them up. And I think we saw a product of what they can possibly do in our spring game when we went up to Bayshore and beat them. I know it's just a spring game, and there's going to be tougher tests down the road, but the guys have really bought into what we're doing. It hasn't been easy to get them to that point, but they've really focused on what we put out there for them. Just really excited to see what they can do and bring to the table.
How important is week one on the 25th when the lights come on, they kick off the ball, the fans are there eating popcorn, they have on their blue, and they're supporting you? How important is week one?
Well, full transparency, for us, it's extremely important. Just with our history and lack of, so to say, success and on a bigger scale, it's hard to pull in fans for a 10-game season when you don't give them a reason at the very beginning. I think that's extremely important. Although we're going to be on the road, that we give them a reason to want to show up to our first home game. It's like you can't expect them to be there if you don't give them a reason. And I think they have an opportunity to do that. There's no guarantees, but they have an opportunity. They're close.